Hey guys, what's up? Zooch here. It's been a minute since I've recorded an actual video, but I figured it was high time that I do so. It's nearing the end of January, so I'm getting in right at the turn of the season. Sort of gonna be more of an exploration video than anything. For those who don't know, there's a one faction that I've really underplayed throughout really my whole time playing Duelyst. I didn't play it when it was the best deck, and I'm not playing it when it's the worst deck. I just don't have a whole lot of experience with Vetruvian. It's never really fit my playstyle. But today I wanted to do it, so I posted something on Reddit and said, hey, anyone got any decks they want to suggest for this video? And there are several suggestions, and I'm just going to ignore them and do what I was going to do in the first place, which was try to play an OTK artifact deck. So I doodled around with a couple lists beforehand and played a couple games, and this is what I've landed on. It's more of a all-in list that happens to have, I don't know, some cards I wanted to try. I'm not going to promise that this is going to be the list that's going to break the format or anything, so if there are bad card choices, just go with it for right now. The core of the deck, as I alluded to, is the fact that this is an OTK artifact deck. So what I'm looking to do here is just combo my opponent to death. What that entails is using Auroras Tears in conjunction with, all these artifacts and Time Maelstrom to bonk our opponent over the head for a lot of damage in one fell swoop. You'll notice a suspicious lack of Spine Cleaver. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but it felt like Hexblade was better for this archetype because of the increased power as well as the cheaper cost. So there you go. I'm playing some unique cards to try to superpower this plan. In particular, I'm playing Autarch's Gifts and this draw spell, Divine Spark, and this other draw spell, Science First Wish, along with Abjudicator to sort of cycle through the deck pretty quickly. Abjudicator also lets us sort of superpower our combo. If we do it with like Tears and a Time Maelstrom in hand, it goes from 4 extra mana to 2 extra mana, so we can equip like 2 staffs, and all of a sudden we're dealing 20 damage for 6 mana, as opposed to in an impossible 8 mana, it seems. The rest of the cast of characters is just stuff to bide time, draw cards, deal with the board. I've got Azure Herald to gain some life, Pax to provide like a nice little distraction, as well as a sort of solid 2-drop. Falcius because it's just the best Vetruvian card. Repulsor Beast is great because it deals with both big provoke minions, other things that I don't want to die, and helps us line up stuff with Blast Artifact. Sojourner as some card draw that's not going to give our opponents card draw. And then Zephyr, which I'm trying, and I'm pretty sure is a great card, especially in a deck like this. But we'll see. Who knows? Anyway, that's the deck. I hope you guys are looking forward to this as much as I am. Why don't we jump into some games and, see how we fare. I've won the last 2. I don't know if that's going to happen here. All right, here we go. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. Look at this. Well, there are no spells in here. I do need to keep this, right? Probably don't need to keep this right at the beginning. I'm going to keep this guy just to see if he's any good. The rest of the hand seems fine. Like, maybe I should throw Abjudicator back. We literally have no spells, and I kind of want to find some spells, but at the same time, I'm a little convinced that this card's not very good in general. Who knows? We've got a couple turns. I'm going to get rid of them. Try to find something to do. All right, there we go. Sojourner is like literally the exact card I was hoping to find. Or drop a 2-drop. I'm going to get rid of this Tears. I know we're doing an OTK deck, but we didn't have any artifacts. God, I just keep throwing away the cards because I don't have other cards. I'm such a bad combo player. All right. Chai has woken up from her slumber. Oh my god, it's a Skywing. I am so excited. So excited. Okay. What do we do here? Well. Let's see. I love the fact that Skywing's about to happen. Might want to keep this. I probably need to start keeping these artifacts. Maybe I should get rid of Zephyr. I don't know. Probably not. These all seem fine. I want to play Sojourner this turn. I'm going to get rid of this guy. That's not bad, but it's not going to kill this, unfortunately. So what I think I'm going to do here is just come forward and plop this Sojourner on top of this thing. And then I'm going to move my Azure Herald away from the Mana Spring so that he can't land on it with Skywing and then poke my guy, potentially killing it with, Science First Wish. I'm going to line up like this, I think. It's going to be pretty brutal if he has a Wildfire Ankh, but I don't know. It prevents him from doing some much more obvious things like First Wish on this thing. Okie dokie. And we took the mana tile just so he couldn't have it. I think that's probably pretty obvious, but for folks that are maybe relatively new to the game, one of the things that you sort of want to keep in mind when you're placing minions in and around mana tiles is like, well, what's the worst thing that can happen if I let my opponent take it? And if I don't take it, is there a reason why? Sometimes you can save it for future use, other times not. But this is going to die, which is sort of unfortunate, but I think it was better than giving my opponent 6 mana on turn 2. Alright, Wings of Paradise is happening. Oh good, he's going for the mana instead of the, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's happening. It's really happening. Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay, okay. I come up here. If I come here, I can guarantee that the packs will spawn here and here, which is a little annoying because I'll take a damage when I blast it, but it will get rid of it, which is awesome. Let me get rid of one of these Falcuses. I don't think I need that many. So the question is, Chai's in the background yawning and getting angry. Alright, let's ping this thing. So we're going to spawn right there. Okay, we got another blast artifact, which is great. Psionic Strike, gonna roll up here. Psionic Strike, and just kill all of your dumb idiots. Whoosh. I think I'm not going to attack with this guy because there's really no reason. And then I think that's it. So we positioned our Azure Herald to ensure that we would get to kill one of his tokens. It's kind of annoying that it took a durability off our artifact, but at the same time, like, I think I'd rather that happen than leave it on the board. I don't know. Who knows? We also have just a full hand, which is awesome, but I think this Sojourner is going to lose a bunch of... it's going to hemorrhage a lot of cards here. We'll see. Oh my gosh, Chai. You're fine. We'll take a break after this game. Let's see. Is he going to leave me my artifact, or is he going to kill my 1/4? Because either way, I'm pretty happy with this. Hiya! Hiya! Take that. Un7. Holy smokes. Well, what do we do here? My first order of business is probably Science First Wishing this and poking that. Then I guess we can see what comes up next. Yep. Divine Spark is not a card we need when we have a full hand. Alright. Come here, kill this dummy. And now what do? I don't really want to Staff of Yakir this thing, because if he drops a, you know, Aymara Healer, that's kind of a big problem for me. Kind of like just playing Azure Herald and running away, because that'll let us like Wildfire on Falcius next turn. And if he follows me, I can Zephyr. You know, there's plenty of things I could do. So, whoop, run away. Ooh, okay. Where's that Abjudicator now? Chai is not happy right now. All right, I'm gonna let her out. I think. No, that's not what she wants. All right, so let's see. Our opponent plays Inner Oasis, which is surprising in a deck where he wants his guy to die. But I guess to each his own. Maybe he just wants to search for a creature. I also wish I knew if he had replaced or not. Man, he's making it really tempting to dispel that. Not that I have a dispel in this deck, but I could. Yeah. Yeah. All right, what do we do here? We're well on our way to crushing our opponent if we draw like an Adjudicator. I think the question is, I think we just search for like Adjudicator or Tears at this point, because this is a ton of damage. Get rid of this Zephyr. I could blast him for 4, and then if I fail, that's terrible for me. Alright, if I equip this and do that, I get a 6 power. So 12, 13, I put him to 7. That doesn't seem very good. Let's see. I'm just going to do this, I think. A little bit risky, but whatever. I'm waiting. If I get to start my turn with any of these artifacts equipped, opponent is in deep doo-doo. And who knows? I mean, he could any number of things. He could take these off, and maybe I should have waited just a turn to see if I could blow my opponent out with an Abjudicator or something like that. But we'll see. He has to get these off, or else he's dead, right? Even if he plays like an Aymara Healer, I don't know. He still might be dead here. He has 4 cards in his hand. Alright, hold on. This dog is so annoying. She sleeps until I start to make a video and then cries. Alright. That seems like an interesting place to move to. Okay. Okay. I could play Falcius, Zephyr, and then Psionic Strike, right? So it kills all these guys, I don't take any damage, and I can block off like all this. nonsense over here. I don't really need the Psionic Strike other than the fact that it triggers Zephyr, right? Well, is he dead if I Falcius, Psionic Strike, Time Maelstrom? Or Falcius, kill that. Aurora's Tears go up to 8. Man, I'm just a few mana away from winning, I think. Oh well. Let's just do this. I'm gonna keep all these things, like another Un7. Yeah, okay. That's annoying, but especially if he has another Aymara Healer in hand. What am I supposed to do now? Ugh. Let's see. Scion's First Wish. He can take away all of my durabilities now, because he can, well, he could do that to begin with, punch, but I would put him to 16. We'll see what happens. I still have this frenzy going on, which is nice. Another First Wish. I guess he does not want his Un7 to survive, which leads me to believe that he's got an Aymara Healer in hand, but we'll see. Skywing. I love Skywing. Maybe, like, great card. Just a lot of fun. Alright, what's he got? Oh, okay. Inner Oasis. Is he killing me? I assume so. Or hitting me, I guess. Okay, so equip for 6. It's 12. I'm 1 point shy of killing him. One point shy of killing him. Also 1 mana shy of killing him. Hexblade would do it. This. I'm gonna throw one of these Time Maelstroms. See if I can win just right here. Quip. That should do it, right? That's 8 mana. I didn't do the math. Boom goes the dynamite. Alright, despite our mediocre play, we nonetheless still won, so take note. Alright, on to game number 2. Alright, we're playing against Terrarius. Oh, alright. A little too expensive here. These all seem fine. I keep throwing away tier. That's my problem with this deck. I don't think the hand is big enough to really do what the deck wants to do, which is like build up to a critical mass of stuff in your hand. Like with only 6 cards, Abjudicator is like at best decreasing the cost of 5 cards, which sounds like a lot, but that's like a real best case scenario, right? Sunforged Lancer. Oh, I can just go blast that. It's kind of nice. I certainly do not need that. Is it worth it for me to just run out this Scion's First Wish? Probably not. Like, I can save the mana. I get to see what the card is, too. Save that for later. Whoosh. Bah! Yeah, I don't think there's any value like warning down here and pumping my guy for basically no reason. Ooh, hello. What's it gonna be? Healing Mystic. Well, that's not fair. Lucent Beam. Well, now I wish I had killed this guy, I guess? I don't know. Oh, okay. Now I feel stupid, but... Time Maelstrom plus Sonic Strike kills both of these guys. Seems real bad if he was like an Ironcliffe Guardian, though. Guess I'm getting to this First Wish, because it's just by far the worst card in my hand. Oh, perfect. I'll run back here and I guess start picking off his dumb idiots. Now I can, this turn I can play Falcius First Wish, then Psionic Strike if I absolutely need to. At what point do I just start blasting his face? Ooh, Light Chaser. Okay. Sunriser. Alrighty. Those guys are all far away from everything. I'm just trying to think here. Go here, put this guy here, and blast, and he can't come attack me. Like, for real, what do I do here? Probably just do this. Haha! Adjudicator. Excellent. But for real, he's like pretty close to dying. Alright, now I'm gonna go let the dog in. Hi, friend. Scintilla. Oh my god. Alright, he gets one trigger. So he's gonna get a 17. How close is he to dying here? I can deal him 15 damage. I can deal him 14 if I play Falcius, come up here, hit him, and then Time Maelstrom, come here, and then blast all of his stupid dummies. And then I'm out of the way of this thing. Let's see, is that the best thing I could do? 14, he'll get a 3. I kind of like that just because it kills a bunch of his guys while also doming him for a bunch. He's only got 2 cards in his hand. Let's just do that. I don't want to think. Okay, so I'm going to come up here, hit, and then come here and blast. Where do I want to put this Falcius? I don't want it to be in any danger of this thing, so I think I have to put it here, right? Ooh, no. I guess I could put it here, just move here, hit, and then move up. Let's do that. Take that. Also, take another one. I think my normal phrase is, and one of these. Oh, Zephyr's a nice pickup here. I'm a little annoyed that I couldn't kill him right here. That Scintilla actually saved him, right? Oh, no, just like spontaneously exploded, it looks like. I mean, unless he had some way to deal damage to me and gain life, he was dead, right? Because if he didn't deal another damage to me, he would I would still have my artifacts, and he was going to have to lose both of his creatures. So he has to have something like Holy Immolation that would sacrifice both of his guys. He's still at 3, and I have a 3/3. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? The important thing is that I blew his head off. Drakkar. 666. Alright. Okay. Okay. I like having a turn 1 play, even though I don't really have a whole lot of 4-drops, so maybe this card is actually just bad, but I need to get something out of my hand. I'm going to throw these away again. We haven't Tears once, but I think that's my predilection of, like, not keeping that card in my hand, so I don't know. Okay, now we have some 2-drops. Let's get rid of this dumb guy. Good luck, have fun. Bad luck, don't have fun. Oh, yeah. Good times. I'm so funny to myself. Will we get 5 mana this next turn? My guess is no, probably not. But we'll see what happens. It's like 100% dependent on whether or not this Pax gets to move here and or... Oh. He's giving me the mana. That is not what I anticipated. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's see. I like all these things in my hand. Now the question is, where do I put them so that I get to wreak maximum carnage? Well, I think first and foremost I need to put something here. So I'm going to play the Sojourner and the Pax. Which one do I put here? And then which one do I put here to stop him from moving down to here? If I put the Pax here, he can come around, hit this, then come here, and presumably put something here. Unless the Pax spawns here or here. Of which we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a 2 in 6 chance of that happening. It's pretty good. Alternatively, if I put Sojourner here, you can kill it. I don't really like that. Whatever. And then I'm just going to sort of hang out over here, I think. Maybe right here. I don't know if I need this third Pax. This is an OTK deck after all. Oh my gosh. Just coming right at me. Rancor. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. I can just Psionic Strike to kill this. And then what else do I do? I can play Falcius and then Pax and kill it. Is that what I want? I kind of smell a Plasma Storm, so I actually kind of do want to play this Pax. Get rid of this Wildfire Ankh, or get rid of this whatchamacallit guy. Maybe it's just worth it to take an extra point of damage. So I'm going to attack here first and see what happens. Auroras Tears. Okay. I'm going to kind of put him on having to have Plasma Storm or Bust here, I think. Yeah, I think I keep all these things. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there all right. Overload. That bodes well for me. That's right, Chai. Tagetti. Nope. Oh, that bodes super well for me. Oh my. Alright, I think I'm almost certainly going to get rid of this repulsor beast. I don't really foresee needing it. I'm going to crash in here first. Let's see what we get. Boop. Other Falcons. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Okay. And the question is, do I just put this as a blocker? No, I just equip this. Blast you! Move that there, and we're going to go up and hit with this guy. I'm hitting with this guy because, like, one of the... If he doesn't have a Plasma Storm, he's in a lot of trouble. I'll get the damage in while I can. If he has, say, Mercantor Warbeast and comes here and hits this and comes and attacks me, that's not a very good play on his part, and he probably loses at that point in time. So I kind of see Plasma Storm as one of the only ways he just doesn't straight up die. Because this is going to be 8 damage, 10 damage. Yeah, he's looking at 16 damage here, and that's not even counting Scion's First Wish and whatever I replace Azure Herald into. It's like, yeah, another Aurora's Tears or Time Maelstrom would just kill him. I hope this isn't a provoke unit. I would feel real silly if that were the case. But they don't play a whole lot of provoke units, right? He's a thinking. Rancor. Take that. Natural selection. He could have easily gotten rid of my, no, he could have flashed out Mercantor, smacked, come here and smacked me with his general, and then Entropic Gazed. Or I guess triple Entropic Gaze would have done it, but I think he still might have just died. Alright. I'm no expert, but to think he is a gajillion points dead. Yeah, let's just go ahead and super duper kill him. Well, that's a flawless victory. Look at that. Whoosh. Hey, all right. We went 3-0 with this cobbled together mishmash of mediocre cards. Tell me what you think in the comments, what you'd want to see changed, and maybe we'll play it again. That's the exact type of deck that I like to play, so I don't know. I kept replacing the combo cards. I don't know what that says about me or my ability to pilot it, but I thought it was fun and pretty good. Maybe we just got lucky. I don't know. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You can find me on Twitch. I have a quote-unquote schedule, but it's pretty haphazard as to when I actually stream. So, thanks for watching, guys.